Hello and welcome to Backyard Food Guide. What I'd like to do today is to talk a little bit about seeds that you can still sow in July for harvesting in the summer. So maybe mid to late August, early September. And there are some good strategies, and I have top 3 vegetable recommendations for that. So one great strategy is to make sure that you sow the seeds a little bit deeper than you normally would. So if the recommendation is for ½ inch, I might go all the way down to 1 inch. And this will protect the seeds and the seedlings from becoming too hot or too dry throughout the day. It also means by sowing at this time that you need to water quite frequently. So right now for my seedlings, I'm doing twice a day to keep them from drying out, because as young seedlings, the plants are much more susceptible to heat. Another strategy, of course, is to look for vegetables that have a short maturation period. So the 3 that I'm going to recommend are all around 45 to 50 days. The first one that I'd like to recommend is the Zorro Zucchini. This is a pretty yellow zucchini, approximately 7 inches long with a nice firm flesh, and it matures in only 45 days. It does well in the heat, and the seeds take about 7 to 10 days to germinate. It is very nutritious, full of vitamins A, B, C, fiber, magnesium, potassium, iron, and folate. So this is a nice one to try, in that you'll be able to, by planting in July, get fruit in August. The next one that I'd like to recommend is the mascot bean. This is a 6-inch green bean, so it's a long bush bean that is relatively disease resistant and a nice dwarf plant as well. The maturity time for the mascot bean is 50 days, and it produces nice stringless crisp beans. The third one that I'd like to recommend is the Touchstone Gold beet. This can be harvested all the way from late September almost into October, November. So beets are actually a very hardy plant, and this one is nice because the maturation date is about 53 days. It has an orange-red exterior and gold flesh inside, so it is quite a pretty vegetable as well. Another bonus for this one is that it produces an abundance of leafy green tops that are very sweet and delicious. So in terms of health, very, very healthy. Vitamins A, B, C, magnesium, iron, potassium, manganese, and folate. There are also a number of greens that will grow in less than 40 to 50 days. The trick with trying to grow those in the summer, though, is that it can get too hot for them. Spinach, for example, can bolt very easily. So there are 2 that I'm trying that aren't actually spinach, but taste and can be used like spinach. So for example, the Perpetual Spinach, also called the Perpetual Leaf Beet, is a good one to try because it is relatively disease resistant and pretty hardy in the heat. I've put together a video on that one that I'll link to in our description. Another one to try would be the New Zealand spinach, also not a spinach, but can be used like spinach as well. And that one can be fairly heat resistant as well. Another video that I will post. Another strategy now is to sow seeds for a fall or winter harvest, and even some plants that you can overwinter. So again, I've created a video on that if you're interested. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe.